Montez at midday. Montez at midday. Montez at midday. We're gonna talk to you. Montez at midday. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk to you about some things you should know. Boom, 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 boom. Montez at midday, Montez at midday, Montez. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about some things today. Yeah, Montez at midday. Brought to you by St. Louis Organics, located at 8088 Watson Road. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. But most importantly, happy Monday to you, kids. Happy Monday. We do meet again. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. How was your weekend? How are you today? I saw your behavior, St. Louis, and we got to talk. We got to talk about this here. I'm telling you now, I'm impressed. I'm in awe. I'm in high five mode on this magnificent Monday, motivational Monday. Make it happen. Boots on the ground. Rise and grind. Do what you got to do. Make it all about you today. But most importantly, we're here together. Round of applause. Don't forget to check out the website, www.dremontez.com. Check it out today. If you would like to do some advertising with us, there's ways of you to get in contact with me, and we will take it from there. Or if you would like to just make a donation, there's a button on the website to make a donation. And all donations are greatly appreciated here with Montez at midday, as well as our podcast, Who's to Blame. We have a lot of things going on this week. Hell, the rest of this month. Action packed. We got March Madness about to start. We have Major League Baseball is about to get thick and thin. The NFL offseason occur. The NBA playoff push. We got some things to talk about. There's a lot going on. We got a soccer team in St. Louis. We got the Battle Hawk Nation, Battle Hawks. Man your stations. Battle Hawks, man your station. Wow. There's so much going on in and around the podcasting world and the live streaming world. So much going on. Do appreciate it. It was great meeting a whole lot of people over the weekend. Shout out and a round of applause for the great staff and people of McGurk's and Soulard. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Mr. Poe with the St. Patrick's Day Committee for putting on a wonderful, wonderful social media influencer event Friday night at McGurk's and Soulard. Outstanding. Shout out again to my man, Mr. Mark Menden, for sure. But what a fantastic weekend. Did you guys have a good weekend? Did you do any gambling? Did you put out this weekend? Did you hook up? Did you become officially in a relationship? Did you break up? Did you find out this weekend you are in a rebound relationship? Are you the reboundee or the rebounder? Where are we at? We need to be real with each other. Where are we at? You got to get that person that you with all the time. You're spending money with each other. There's no defining motive what's going on. You don't want to bring it up. She don't want to bring it up. But damn it, you're grown people. Figure this shit out. What are we? What am I to you? Where do you see us going? That's when shit gets serious. You're like, I'm trying to play the game. Well, you better get off that damn game. Why do you always want to have this conversation when I'm playing the game? Because you never hear Leroy. Oh, man. Young puppy love out there. It exists. And you need that as a starting point. As we all know, we need that as a starting point, okay? We have high fives in the building. Chest bumping. Let's hug it out. Oh. I love Mondays. Mondays and Wednesdays are like my two best days of the week. I don't know. I'm so energetic. Everything is brighter, bolder, and clear. I may be legally blind, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. Hello, America. You shouldn't have this much fun. Again, thank you all for the birthday shout outs to me, mom, last week. Mom, to me, mom, to me, mom, to me, mom, mom, me, mom, mom. Let's get through our pillars of the day, people. We're going to let it go. Let's ignore them. Give it time. Don't compete. Stay calm. It's on you, and laugh. I don't think there's nothing wrong with doing any of those things, as long as it helps you in your business, your everyday life, your lifestyle. Whatever it may be, I think something needs to be applied to go further the next day. Doesn't that make sense? Doesn't that make a whole lot of sense? When you do good, don't you feel better? When you do bad shit, you're always looking over your shoulder, you're second guessing shit. You're like, what the hell did I do? Now you in that crazy mood. You're giving away shit. You're not paying attention, and disaster happens. But if we slow it down a little bit and take for what it's all is worth, we feel a whole lot better. There it is right there. It's right there. We're getting that tax season time, kids. Let me remind you right now. Unlimited taxes and more. Dre Montez and Montez at Midday. We got you covered. You found the unlimited way. Call 844-563-1040 or text the word cash now to 21,000 or stop by their location at 709 North Euclid. There you go, right there. So we're trying to help out people. Got to help people out. You got to do what we can do for one another. As they say, who else going to help us out? Huh? It takes a village to raise us all. Not one. Takes the whole damn village to raise each other. That's what we got to do. Let's step up the game. We know what happened this weekend. We're pissed off. But locally, what I saw from this amazing, beautiful city that's always been in the mood, in the news for something negative. People always got something online that don't live here, been here visiting, got relatives here, make comments about St. Louis. We know our violence. We own up to that shit, don't we? Don't we? Head nod. We own up to our shit. We're not trying to hide it. We know we have fucked up ways. Some of y'all shit fucked up, but we still deal with each other. We deal with it. And this weekend, you guys showed me. You got heart. You got character. You care. It showed out in more. I'm telling you, St. Louis, you look good on television. 4K, HD, 1080, 720, whatever it may be. Damn it, St. Louis, you look phenomenal on St. Louis. You people are beautiful and amazing. I felt so good sharing the tweets, the text, the Instagram. Look at my city now. Look at this. Now we fit in with the Joneses. Now we got something to talk about. Now we can get into those conversations of bringing something much bigger on a sporting scale, but just the overall experience here to St. Louis. We got some shit working here. I'm proud of y'all. Give yourselves a hand. If you went to the soccer game, give yourselves a hand. Your folks look good. You partied well. You dressed well. You look good on television. Nobody went too wild on the makeup. Hairstyles were on point. Everybody was attractive. The cameraman was on point. The pregame ceremonies around town. Round of applause, people. Now, they did that for the soccer team. Can you imagine what they're going to do for the XFL when they finally come here after a year and a half? Scheduling conflict is what they call it. It's going to be insane for the X. Battlehawks, man your stations. Battlehawks, man your stations. We'll get it in right there. But what an incredible show of affection, of the love and the excitement of having a soccer team here. I didn't know what to expect. You know what? St. Louis FC, shout out to those guys. Shout out to the crew, the people. Shout out to them. They know who they are. The St. Hooligans. Shout out to the crew, to the people. My man Dan Dawson, thank you again. Thank you. I didn't know what to expect. You know, you hear stories, you see it in other cities and on television, but when it finally happens in your town, in your backyard, in a neighborhood that you know, in a town you're familiar with. It's a different type of thing. This is beyond the Final Four coming here. Beyond that. When you get your sport that you love in your town and it's new, it's a different type of thing. It's like when I lived in Charlotte, North Carolina, when they got the Carolina Panthers, that's a brand new team. But there were football fans in that town that was in a very indecisive moment of choosing between, at the time, the Washington Redskins and the Atlanta Falcons. That was like the Hatfields and McCoys when the Carolina Panthers came. Fans had to make a choice. Do I stay with this Washington team? Do I roll with Atlanta? Or do I fuck with this team that just moved here? R.I.P. to Jerry Richardson, by the way. But it kind of reminded me of that. I'm in a town that just started not a new sport, but this sport is new to this town since we had the indoor steamers, and back in the Dizzy on the hill, we get all that. But this shit here is new. In that stadium, I'm speechless. Whoever designed that stadium, bravo to you. Bravo to you. I had no idea what to expect. What about you, Willie? Did you? I'm not as excited about spring training baseball the way most are. Spring training baseball, you know what I look forward to? I like listening to the stories between the commentators broadcasting the game and the players they're talking to in game, or the stories they heard over the break and they want to share them with the fans. That's what I like. Like the interesting story that was shared between the Cardinals and the announcers last week about how golfing companies have paired with athletes over the years to get the perfect grip, perfect personalized golf club for them. That bat companies are doing the same thing on a Major League Baseball level. And Paul Goldsmith has tested a few prototypes of that, and that's becoming a big thing in Major League Baseball. See, I like shit like that. You know, just getting to know players and seeing the overall rhythm of the team and seeing the flow, getting all the kinks out, who ready to do this. That's all we're doing right there. But we're learning new rules and regulations this go around in Major League Baseball spring training. But other than that, I love the stories that come out of Major League Baseball. It's like doing COVID, how I fell in love with the Korean Baseball Association, getting up in the morning. It wasn't the actual fact that they were playing baseball. They gave us something to do during our downtime of COVID, but the stories they were telling about baseball and the Japanese American and the Japanese baseball and Korean baseball and Asian Americans and the influence of baseball in different countries. They were sharing those stories. And it was amazing about what we found out about players who either or were part of a Major League Baseball team, farm system, almost made it to the show, never gave up on baseball. But the fact and the way they share these stories is just like, it's like a full-time, daytime story for you to just keep going. It's like another version of audiobooks. The way they tell the, if you don't believe me, the next time you watch a spring training game, don't pay attention to the game. Just listen to what the announcers are saying. They're telling some wonderful, wonderful baseball stories. Boys and girls, it's Monday, Motivational Monday, Make It Happen Monday. What a weekend, Monday. Caw-caw! The call is the law when we're coming to your town. The call is the law when we're here. Yee-haw! The call is the law when we're coming to your town. The call is the law when we're here. Kee-caw! The call is the law and we're coming for the city. The call is the law when we're here. Kee-caw! Battlehawks, man your stations. Still working on the lyrics to kink it out a little bit right there. That's what she said, Daddy. All righty. Hello, Facebook. Hello, Twitter. Hello, YouTube. We're going to take a short break here. Have a word from our sponsor, Mountain Man Scrub, who was here this past weekend in St. Louis down at the Dome at the Home and Garden Show. Mountain Man Scrub. Shout out to my man Chuck and the family. Hope everyone is doing well. We're going to have a break here. Go check out the website, if you will. So smoke them if you got them, whether it's left hand or with the fingers. Whatever you got to do. On the phone. Be right back with more St. Louis Organics presents Montez at Midday. Be right back.
Mountain Man as smooth as a river flows. MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on.
All right, good people. We're back. May it be with you. On the phone. How was your weekend? I think everybody in the city in St. Louis was tired yesterday. You guys been busy kicking it up since Thursday. There was so much going on around town. I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you young folk do it. I saw you getting it in, whether live, social media. We did not make TMZ this weekend. I'm proud of you. So proud of you guys for not making TMZ this weekend. You know, that is like one of the ultimate goals sometimes. Let's go out this weekend and nobody is going to get on TMZ this weekend. That's all you want, is not to get on TMZ. You want to be a part of TMZ in the background, like, I was there too. The limelight seem to be catching the young teens again when it comes to social media. Are you doing your part in your home with a teen who cannot put the phone down? Is there a thing in your household? How many people actually eat dinner at the dinner table, by the way? No electronics at the dinner table. Is there a moment like that in your home? Is there any downtime in your home from electronic devices? Or the kids and you and everybody else eating dinner and food at different hours of night in the day? You don't give a damn. There's food in there. Feed your damn self. You got the helicopter parenting going on, or are we all on point with the communication at home? Because as they say in the infomercials, it starts at home. Another ABC Back to School special brought to you by Dre Montez. Do you have a time set aside, put phones down? Do we have talk time in the household? Is that just some shit on TV and movies? That shit not real. Don't believe everything on TV, Dre. Don't read the articles. Nobody eats at the dinner table together. I don't give a damn what them kids eat. I probably eat fast food every day. I never let my phone go. Where are we at when it comes to that in the household when you have kids? Where is that? Because reports are saying it's pretty awful out there, guys. We got to do our part. Speaking of doing our part, there used to be a time back in the day I keep hearing about. They make time travel look fun in the movies, don't it? Like you wish you could just, whether it's a phone booth or a closet or through an animal, find that portal to go to wherever you want to go. However long you want to stay there, you just want to go there. I don't want to go back there, but watching movies about that time, and I've met a few people who experienced the same thing I'm talking about. It's when there was a time when you and your buds got in a van. You just went. Huh? You just went. You know, it's just jump in and go. Jump in and go. Where we going? We're going to California, man. We're just going to live our dreams. You're 18 to 23 years old. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's just go. It wasn't about getting a job at the high school, calling you a lowlife, going in the military. You're fighting for the man. None of that shit. You just wanted to just go to just see something different, be a part of something that was you could not control or understand, but you wanted in on it. That's how they make the 70s sing. If you're under the music artistry format, you wanted to be a part of that music explosion, that life-changing event that is still carrying on to this day for a lot of music heads out there. They still live very charismatically through the 70s. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I like how it's portrayed in the movies. The way it's portrayed in the movies is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing for sure. What's up, Mike, from the state of Washington? What's going on? Good morning. Hope you had a great weekend, my man. Thanks for tuning in. But the way they portray it is just outstanding to me. And I'm watching this new series on Prime, Daisy and the Six. Yeah, Daisy and the Band Six Band. Oh my God! And it's about that time where, it's not saying you don't have to go to college right now, Tommy, but let's just travel to California and just make some music and see what happens, man. Doesn't that sound like something you wanted to do or be a part of? I don't regret the decisions of going right in the military. That's not what I'm saying at all. But just to have that option and that freedom at that time where it's just they just let you be. You felt more grown at 18 in the 70s than at 18 in the 90s, 18 in the 2000s. 18 now, they still treat you like a baby. But at 18 in the 70s, they treated you like a grown motherfucking man or woman. I don't understand how we lost that, but that 70s feel and the way they have it going, I was digging that. I really was. I was really, really digging that. Really was. Also, I was really digging over the weekend the NFL Combine. There is no secret that I have a problem, an issue when it comes to the NFL as a fan. I don't think my team should win every game. I'm to the position right now where I understand the do's and don'ts. I understand the faults of the NFL, the owners, the players. People make mistakes. People fuck up. I get all that. But just don't lie to me. Don't sugarcoat the shit. Be truthful to me. Okay? But the process of building a team, putting that dynasty together and seeing the process of this and how they go back and show you these players what they did in the combine, whether they work out or not, whether his hand's small or big, whether he's 6 feet or not. What these young men are doing at the combine is very important. I applaud that. Look how long you've been playing this particular sport, and you go into this combine to go into the next phase of football, hopefully getting a really nice check to make a very substantial living for yourself and your family. But the support system for these young men, here you are, your whole collegiate life, you're competing with some of these guys. And here you are, you're all trying to go to the next phase, the next chapter, the next step of your gridiron career. And they showed that camera view Saturday when that young man from UGA ran that 4.3. How they all were cheering him on. See, that's that right there, man. When you're all high-fiving each other for the next, let's go. We all in this together. Now, when we all get there, we can go back to talking shit with each other. But at this moment, let's egg each other on. Let's push the next man up. That support system on the gridiron, it's tough. It's tough. The combine has taken some flack over the years. We found out on the Wonderlic. We found out the intimate questions that the owners asked the future players during these private interviews, the one-on-ones. We found out the ends and betweens when it comes to the numbers of the games. How does this really matter? Why are we doing this drill? Does this affect my draft stock? Whether I work out here, do a pro day, do a private workout. How should I do this to go to the NFL? What's the proper way to go to the NFL? If I'm a 5-star talent, I'm in the Heisman running, do I go to the combine? Do I do a pro day workout? Do I do a private workout? Do I just believe in me? Are there more questions on the athletes that do that as opposed to the athletes that do it all? They go to the combine, they do a pro day workout, they do a private workout. They dot their I's and cross their T's. Is that doing too much? Should you leave a little bit of optimism to the opposing teams and to the teams that you might be employed by for the next 10 years? There's a lot to ponder as athletes are going to that next level beyond the money. You got a lot of decisions to make like that fast. No mom, no dad, no girlfriend, no uncle, no grandma, no who that dude is, sleep with my mama, none of that. It's on you. Some are right, some are wrong. You go on advice of others. That's what they did that worked for them. Look at their attributes. Look what you bring into the table. I think it's more about believing in you, trusting in you, and knowing what you can do and utilizing your truest and most highest attributes whenever you do your interview, whether it's the combine, private workout, or pro day, whatever it may be. I was in the air years ago on this whole nonsense of Do I work out? Should I not work out? I believe in me. I thought it was a little pansy back then, but the more and more I listen to this, and the more and more I pay attention to the overall obvious thing here when it comes to the draft, is nothing but a stock option. That's all it is. It's an auction for stock. You have a limited time of usefulness out of these particular players you're about to buy for a 5 to 10 year span. That's it. And you got to figure out how I'm going to get the best value out of this athlete at that time. The numbers must add up to make sense for their overall payout. But I love the combine. Da-da-da, da-da-da. NFL, it's almost here. Again, shout out to STLFC. I tell you, the crowd was amazing, amazing. And the Battlehawks, that fourth quarter. XFL fans, I got to reach out to my man, Alistair. I got to reach out to my man that covers the XFL. I got to see what had happened was that fourth quarter. I don't know what happened, the calls, what. I do applaud the XFL replay team communication device technique in viewership. I liked it. I don't know if XFL is getting a video game or not on any of the gaming consoles. I don't know, but I think if they do, I think it'd be pretty interesting if they do that. I'm going to watch the replay of that Battlehawks game today and figure out what really happened in the fourth quarter. And I think there have been more fumbles in the XFL this year than ever before. It really has. All right. Again, if you're just tuning in, thank you so much. It is Magnificent Monday, Mamba Mentality Monday. Make it happen Monday, most importantly. You're here. Hello, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. How you guys doing? If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my cousin Renee. Happy birthday to you, cuz. Already in the building. If you're celebrating an anniversary, happy anniversary to you. If you found out you got a kid on the way, congratulations. If you got married over the weekend, congratulations to you. If it became official, you in an official relationship after yesterday, you booed up now. Congratulations to you. If you put out over the weekend, congratulations to you. If I heard a new phrase this weekend, booed up and bored. You young kids are something else. Booed up and bored. How can you be booed up and bored? That's what you got to talk, baby. We got to do something. We got to do something here now, baby. All right. After I watched Chris Rock. Everybody watched it already. I talk more about Chris Rock on Wednesday's show. I'm going to let a few more people watch it. We'll discuss it. We'll give it the thumbs up, thumbs down. What do you really think? Your true feelings? Have you ever been in a situation like this before? But also, I checked out House Party. I've seen the original House Party. Old head in the building. And I saw the latest one, LeBron James. I have to say, that Space Jam shit that LeBron James did, boo, horrible. Throw it all away. Hated it. This House Party? Okay. So maybe, I was thinking, maybe we need this. Just hear me out for a second. Maybe we need this. Not a toga party. We've done that before. A block party. We've done that before. A rave. Well, we did the naked rave this past summer, and everybody went to that. But I'm thinking maybe something bigger. We need something to bring the people together. I'm talking like, don't worry, be happy, Bobby McFerrin. I'm talking about happy by for real. I'm talking to bring the people together. We need this. What can it be? Do we need a summer blockbuster song that's going to destroy us for the next 3 or 4 years? Or do we need one defining moment of an event to have here in St. Louis? What do we need? But I think we need this. After watching House Party, I'm not saying we need a house party, but house parties are great. Just would like to say that. As a kid that was born in 1970 and that appreciated the house parties, shout out to the projects. and appreciate as a person that used to throw parties. Holla at your boy. A house party is so much fun. I mean, you can't do house parties the way we used to do it back in the day. I mean, people got nice shit now. We got nice shit right now. Can't do them at Airbnb no more because them young ass kids fucked that up for everybody. Everybody go home. The kids and fucked it up for everybody. Everybody go home. Can't have nothing for them youngsters. But we need something. Something to bring the people together. I'm not talking no outside influence. I'm talking about us here in the loop. 314 day, that's a little bit too early. But we need something, our defining moment. We need it. We need this. When you watch the movie House Party, not the old one, old head in the building, but the newest one, you'll get it. It's going to speak to you. Something's going to reach out to you and say, now I know what they're talking about. Now I know what you're talking about. We need something. Something to bring the people together, gets the people going. Don't. We need that. That's all I'm saying. It's all I'm saying. It's getting that time of year, kids. It's getting that time of year when you bring out Cinderella slipper. That being college basketball, March Madness. The past 2 weeks in college basketball, I'm a Kentucky basketball fan for the men's side. I love my Tennessee Volunteers. Shout out to Pat Summitt, RIP. I root and cheer for Don Staley. Go to the Gamecocks. I'm an appreciator of women's college basketball. But this March Madness, if it's anywhere the way college basketball has been the past 2 weeks, we will not survive. I'm telling you right now, that opening round, I'm letting y'all know right now, if you want a raise, if you want some time off, you better do that shit this week. Because next week, nobody is coming to work that Thursday. If you didn't get the memo, I'm sorry. Nobody's coming to work. No. Why? March Madness. You think people don't come to work the day after the Super Bowl? Try the opening round of the March Madness tournament. Ted? Michelle? April? Brian? Where's everybody at? March Madness. Again, if it's your first year at this job and you have no idea what I'm talking about and you want some time off, you better talk to your boss this week. Next week, off limits. I don't have time right now. Everybody's gambling. Everybody's at the bar looking up on their tablet, cussing when a team falls. That's what I love about March Madness. It's the stories of the gambler, whether it's just a little office pool, a little something between you and the missus at the house, a little sex treat tournament. You know, if your team wins, I'll let you do this to me. Showing my age, man. Showing my age. But, you know, you make it interesting. You know, make it very, very, very interesting. After all, March Madness is fun. From the underdog to the fucking stories. From the fan to the player's arrival to that particular school or team. I'm not talking about, you know, he grew up in a crack house. He saw his grandmother, you know, in prostitution. His dad been on death row for 10 years. No, not that shit. No. No sad stories, CBS. None. We're not doing any sad story. We only want happy stories. You know, Jamal learned how to read at age 8 by himself. He learned how to read by reading the ESPN magazine. That's the shit I want to hear. See, uplifting. I don't want to hear shit about no kid seeing blood and poverty. Oh, shit, get over it. I don't think anybody in college right now has really been through poverty like the kids 20 years ago growing up. So calm that shit down. All right. Microwave food $1 right now. So calm down. But no sad stories. True TV, CBS, TBS, TNT. No sad stories during the NCAA tournament. about anybody being shot, prostitution, or death row. Don't show anybody parent in jail. Well, here's Dwayne Carmichael. He's sitting here on death row watching his son, Carmichael Jr., play in his first ever college basketball tournament. No, I will stop watching it. We're not going to do that this year. Only positive stories now. Only positive stories. In the NBA, drama. As a Laker fan right now, do you kind of feel like Anthony Davis is kind of like in the Powell position when Kobe was there? The year that Powell didn't play good against Boston in the finals, and Kobe had to pull him to the side and say, look, I need you to man the fuck up. And then Powell played like a beast and an animal. That's what AD needs. AD doesn't know how strong and how dominating he can be. He's the type of person, we've all played sports with a person like this. They don't know how big and dominating they can be because their whole life, they don't know that they're big. They don't know that because in their circle, in their family lifestyle, that's just fucking normal. It's normal. He's not big to the immediate people. But to us, your big ass need to dominate. He needs to hear that constantly. John Thompson talked about that with Patrick Ewing. He talked about it with Mutombo. He talked about it with Alonzo Moore. And these guys didn't know how dominant they were. They need to be told this all the time. It's like those people that leave that message on that mirror in the bathroom. They need to be reminded of something. That's all he needs, to be reminded constantly. I know what you're saying, but damn, Dre, he's in the NBA. And there's still people that wear condoms. I don't get it. This guy needs to be reminded how dominant he can be. Can the Lakers make it to the playoffs without Bron? I think so. You know why? Because we got Hachi Gesundheit. Bless you. No. Rudy Hachimori. I love when he tells stories about athletes who didn't pick up a sport till later on in life. This dude didn't pick up playing basketball to 10th grade in high school. Hello. Now look at him. Rudy Hachi. Rudy Hachi. Rudy Hachi. Hachi. Rudy Hachi. Hachi. I got Rudy and Vanderbilt. That defense, I don't need much. If you break it down to its purest form, in the words of Jim Leland, great baseball manager who had a winning formula on how to break down making it to the playoffs in the most purest form ever, month by month wins based on day and night games and the weekend games. Pure, simple formula. If the Lakers do that, this is all we need. Don't try to put LeBron's average in one player. You do it Moneyball style. You put it over collectively by rotating 3 or 4 players to equal that 28, 8, and 12. Easy fix. We should not be smarter than the people that get paid the big money sitting upstairs in the booth or wear a suit and tie to work every day. Why? But the NBA, since the All-Star break, I think they have got it. The Phoenix Suns. Yes, we know Kyrie is long in the tooth. That is such a disrespectful saying right there. Look, we knew Chris Paul was old 10 years ago. You can't tell billionaires nothing. It is right in front of his eyes. The man caught a hamstring moving to his left and ruined his teams going further in the playoffs. Chris Paul has been old for 10 years, but billionaires are hard-headed. That's what you get. You want to be selfish? That's what you get. I don't feel any pity, but the Phoenix Suns look good. I think Phoenix in Milwaukee would be phenomenal in the NBA Finals. Phenomenal. Because Milwaukee, oh my God, you talking about getting healthy at the right time. Hello? Is this thing on? The NBA has been like Real Talk the way Ahmad Rashad used to host it with NBC Sports. Fantastic. each and every game, matchup, the plays, the situation. Now, the BS that's going on in Memphis, no need to talk about it. No need to talk about it. I told you the iron was hot, don't touch it. I told you that grease was hot, don't touch it. I told you that bath water was hot, don't touch it. I told you to wear a helmet, you're going to fall on your bike or your skateboard. How much more we got to say? How much more? No. Nope. No, I don't want to hear Dre. You were young before. Yeah, I was young before, but not that dumb. Not that damn dumb. No. Even at my age, you have that check with yourself before you wreck yourself. You got to have that talk with yourself out loud, in the mirror, slap your face, dump your head in some cold water, and look dead in that mirror and say, what the fuck are you doing, boy? What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove? What? I just, some people you can just tell that's them. That is the true nature of them. And other people, you're like, what? Come on now, what's going on here? What? How much more will it take for you to get it? I don't want to hear, oh, this guy has so much potential. They always say that with people that's in trouble or that have gotten in trouble. Cuffs on them getting in the car, oh, so much potential going to waste. No. It's not going to waste. He used it. And that's it. It happens. We have seen a lot of Ja Morants. A lot of, we're not done. We're not done at all by a long shot. By a long shot for sure. Again, it is Make It Happen Monday. Mamba Mentality Monday. And feel good about St. Louis. Boy, I tell you, I don't care what you say about this town and city. These people are amazing to me. You know, they say this thing is toxic relationships. Why are they still together? Why don't they just break up? Because they have something that you don't understand. It may be toxic to you, but not to them. And that's my relationship with my city of St. Louis. It's toxic as fuck, but we love each other. I love telling people about this city, when to visit, where to go, how to visit, how to go to these places, what to expect, how to pack. Yeah, it's like that. It really is. And what it was really weird is that the St. Louis soccer team played against Charlotte's soccer team. And I used to live in Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out to WFNZ 610 Sports Radio. Booyah. Well, kids, enjoy your day. Don't forget to think about jumping in and going with your friends. Get up out of here. Get in the van on an RV and just go. The NFL Combine was fantastic. The support system with the players, beautiful. St. Louis fans and people that went out this weekend, you showed your ass in a good way, and you look beautiful, and you look good doing it. You look good at it, doing it, whole nine. It was a joy to watch and see and witness with everyone. Friendlies in South City at 3503 Roger Place. The patio looked fantastic. Thanks again to Tall Mark, the Baller Man on the floor, and Charlie, my man. Tent 2 looks fantastic. Thanks again to Mr. Ray. And also up at Tower Pub on Morgan Ford, the crowd was all into it. Way to go to my man Rob and his wife. Good job up there. Also, I think maybe we need this. After you watch the movie House Party, you get what I'm trying to say. Watch House Party on HBO Max. College basketball tournament's about to start. After what we've seen the past 2 weeks in college basketball, in the NBA, excitement is not the word you're going to use. I think we may run out of adjectives. Real talk. All right, kids. Thanks again for tuning into the show. Don't forget, tomorrow we have a special show we're going to do tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but it has a lot to do with St. Patrick's Day. That's all I'm going to tell you here on this, what I like to call Mamba Mentality Monday. Supposed to be nice out today. It's getting close to my favorite time of the year. Sundress. Get them toes out. Get them tattoos looking right, huh? Don't forget, get that phone out right now. You can scan that QR code. Get it in. get it done. Don't forget, if you want to do some advertising with us, you can get a hold of us right there. Or if you would like to make a donation to Montez at Midday or Who's to Blame the podcast, there's a button on there for that. All donations will be greatly appreciated for sure. Shout out to the crew in Oklahoma City as well. Certa Pro Painters in Oklahoma City and Texas area as well. Ready to serve you as that weather's about to shift. Why not do some upgrading today? Already good people. Well, folks, it's been fun. It's been great. Until next time. And don't forget to check out our latest episode of our podcast, Who's to Blame? Episode 515 is up wherever you listen to your favorite podcast at. All right, folks, we're out of here. Enjoy your day. And thanks again for listening to Montez at Midday. Montez at Midday. I'm going to talk to you. Yeah. Montez at Midday. Montez.